Following breaking news right now out of Goodlettsville, where a person was rushed to the hospital after getting hit by a car. We're told this happened outside the Rivergate Mall near the Macy's store. The victim was taken to Skyline Medical Center with life-threatening injuries. The driver was charged with his third offense, DWI, and vehicle assault. As soon as we find out more this morning, we'll pass it along to you.
Some other breaking news. We are watching a deadly drug overdose now has a teenager facing charges. News Channel 5's Matthew Torres is live for us at the Criminal Justice Center with the very latest. Matthew, that teen sold the victim the deadly drug combination.
Police say he sold heroin laced with fentanyl. Now, the combination killed one man a month ago, but it was only last night when the teen suspect has been arrested. 18-year-old Derek Huey is accused of selling the drug to two people. One man died at the scene on Fern Avenue while his friend was taken to the hospital since he couldn't walk as a result of the effects of the drug. Now, it's so severe that it's left the friend on dialysis for liver failure and nerve damage to his right leg. Now, fentanyl works like morphine and is normally used to treat pain. However, it can be fatal if mixed with heroin or cocaine and really other substances. Hugh admitted to selling heroin not only to the victims, but to other customers around the area. This morning, he is charged with second-degree murder and attempted murder. He is being held on a $115,000 bond. We're live at the Criminal Justice Center this morning. I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
All right, Matthew, thanks. New this morning, an apartment burglary lands 3 people behind bars, including the victim. Hendersonville police say Ryan Smith, who's pictured here, and John Paul Brown, were arrested for breaking into a home at the Mont Haven Apartments on West Main Street yesterday. Investigators say they broke in to steal drugs. The man living at the apartment, Joseph Jansen, was also arrested and is now facing drug charges himself.
A drug bust nabs 5 people in Lebanon this morning after receiving a tip. A SWAT team swarmed the Plaza Trailer Park on Webster Lane. We're told that the trailer is only 100 yards away from a middle school. It's even closer to a daycare center. After finding evidence of drug activity, 5 people were all arrested. Their names have not yet been given to us. Investigators also say they found an infant inside that home. That child is now in the care of a different family member.
Shocking new allegations surrounding the federal lawsuit against the University of Tennessee's athletic department and head football coach Butch Jones. Now, Kimberly Davis joins us in studio here. And Kimberly, 2 more students have now added their names to this suit.
Amy, good morning. Yes, the 7th victim says she was raped by an athlete last year before someone walked in and stopped it. And the 8th victim says she was choked and punched when she turned down another athlete's sexual advances. Just 2 weeks after a federal lawsuit was filed against the University of Tennessee, 2 more victims have come forward to say they too were sexually assaulted by UT athletes. The lawsuit claims that Coach Jones told one of his players who tried to help one of the rape victims that he was disappointed in him and that he had betrayed the team. The new amendments claim that former UT football player Dre Bowles was attacked by his teammates 2 times after encouraging one of the victims assaulted by another athlete to contact the police. Coach Jones allegedly called Bowles to apologize and told the team to stay away from him, but never addressed the team attacks. Bowles later transferred to UT Chattanooga. Coach Jones released a statement in part saying, "The assertion that I ever attempted to belittle or demean a young man for taking action to help another person is absolutely false." There is a news conference scheduled for today at noon in response to the new allegations. We will be following the latest, and of course, you can count on News Channel 5 for all those developments. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you. The man wanted for a string of car burglaries in Franklin is now behind bars. Richard Hartman accused of breaking into the cars in the Stream Valley, which is down near Goose Creek Parkway, Fieldstone Farms neighborhood, and Falcon Creek subdivisions last summer. We're told several of the stolen items were recently recovered in motel rooms in Murfreesboro and Nashville, where the 21-year-old had been staying. He is now facing 13 counts of auto burglaries and thefts.
A suspected rapist is behind bars this morning after a wild, high-speed chase that came to a crashing end. Cordarius Caldwell was captured near Chattanooga yesterday afternoon. That chase started when troopers spotted Caldwell on I-24 around 4 o'clock. After hitting nearly 15 cars, the 20-year-old finally came to a stop after colliding with a concrete barrier at the I-75 split. Investigators have been searching for Caldwell since early yesterday morning after he apparently assaulted a woman in Madison. After the attack, Investigators say he stole a car from a nearby gas station and a chase ensued, but was called off after Caldwell started driving more than 100 miles per hour. He's now facing multiple charges.
A sad update this morning. The grandfather involved in an apparent road rage incident in Hendersonville has now died. 78-year-old Bobby Dillard was taken to the hospital last Thursday after suffering a massive stroke during some kind of altercation with another driver. That driver, Mark Scarborough, is now charged with assault and burglary. Police are asking anyone who saw this incident to give them a call.